and I've not been feeling this for some time. I do have 2 degrees. I have my bachelor's in education from Jamaica. I went to University of Technology, and I do have a master's in international business administration. So I know I have something to fall back on, but I love it. I love being in the military. But yeah, I don't know, like, what am I gonna do? Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? I hope everyone is good. So again, this is another video of me sitting in my car in the parking lot at work. Yeah, so I've been in the military. This year will make it 11 years, and I'm gonna say maybe since 2015, when I got hurt my back. That's another story I can talk about another time. But I hurt my back, and I for some time was getting shot treatments for the pain that I was feeling, and excuse me. So yeah, I hurt my back during the training that I was doing in the military, and it was crazy experience. I will never fully recover, but I'm at a point right now where doing certain things before were like near impossible, well, very painful. But I'm at a point right now where you have to be careful with like certain exercise and stuff like that I do, but that's different. That's a different story. But yeah, so back in 2015 when I got hurt, I was excuse me I was on the verge of getting out of the military, because I was at a point where doing push-ups or curl-ups was like, I just could not do them. And I had like a one-on-one with my PCM, and I had gone through like 6 months of being on limited duty, and this was after I transferred from my first command. Was doing training, and then got hurt, but I still got to transfer to my next command, which was in Jacksonville. And for most of that time that I was there, I was in a limited duty status, and being back-to-back limited duty, does hurt your career. And I got to a point where I decided to basically take myself off, or to tell them that I wanted to get off unlimited duty, because I did not want to risk being forced out. I went through a phase also where I was facing being medically separated or possibly medically retired. Pretty much I was going to go to medical board, but I talked to my PCM and I told her, hey, I'm going to talk to my CFLs and see if they can work with me pretty much to get me up to some kind of standard where I could pass my PRT, which it took a while. It was hard, but I did it. But fast forward to now, right? So it's been a few years. Back still hurts. Now my knee hurts and all that stuff. And back then I was not ready to get out, but like now I'm faced with another obstacle. Excuse me. I don't know, my throat is like this, but excuse me. So I moved to Virginia in 2018, bought a house. Nice house. I like it. I love it. And was not planning on leaving here anytime soon. But things happened. I had a baby. And now I'm up for orders again. And I'm not ready to leave Virginia. But at this point, I do not have a choice. The orders are up. And there's nothing for Virginia. There's overseas, there's California. Yeah, that's what I have. And right now I'm thinking, like I've been thinking for these last few years, do I stay in? I now have 3 kids, and Yeah, so one that's available right now is going overseas unaccompanied. That means I'm going to be there by myself for, it was a little bit less than 2 years. I don't think I can do that. I cannot leave my kids for that long. No. So I have 2 years left on my contract, and I wasn't ready to get out before. Like I told my PC, I'm like, I don't want to be forced to leave the military. I want to get out on my own terms. I don't want, because my I hurt my back, then I'm going to get medically retired, or I would have taken medical retirement for real, but there was no guarantee if I was going to be medically separated or medically retired. And there's a huge difference between the two. But like right now where I'm at, I just don't know anymore. I love being in the military. I don't love my job that much anymore, but there's a major test that's coming up too that allows you to advance to the next rank, but I have not been studying. I have no time. I have an app on my phone that, when I'm in the office and there's like nothing really going on for a few minutes, I'll get on it, but it's so hard to like concentrate because everyone is just like talking. But yeah, and I've not been feeling this for some time. I do have 2 degrees. I have my bachelor's in education from Jamaica. I went to University of Technology, and I do have a master's in international business administration. So I know I have something to fall back on, but I have become so accustomed to being in the military, and it's the longest job I've had. I've been in almost 11 years. It's the longest job I've had, and I love it. I love being in the military. But yeah, I don't know, like, what am I gonna do? Do I select overseas orders, pack up my stuff, pack up my kids, and go overseas for 3 years? Do I leave them in the States and go overseas for like 1.5 years? Or do I just take them and go to another state? I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot to take in right now. It's very, very, very stressful. And the time that I'm supposed to transfer, it's like, when you have school age kids, it's hard to like take them out of school in the middle of the school year and then have them start all over and having to readjust. Whether it's in the States or whether it's overseas, it's like, it's hard on me. So I can only imagine how hard it is on the kids. Like, I don't know. My oldest, when I joined after he was born. So he's lived in Gulfport, Mississippi, Jacksonville, Florida, Virginia. So like every 3 to 4 years, we're on the go. I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's a big decision. I don't have a lot of time to make it. It's just one of those things that you joining the military with kids, it's something that you have to deal with. And I would have been fine staying in Virginia. That's what I wanted to do. I bought a house thinking that I would be here for some time. And now I'm gonna have to get up and go. And not so long ago, for certain jobs and your group, they were giving us the option to get out of the military early. And I just didn't think about that. I'm like, my goal was to do 10 years so I could transfer my education benefits to my kids. Which I'm beyond 10 years. My contract is another 2 years. And yeah. What would you guys do? Like, even with my degrees, I am just not ready. I'm not ready. Like, my goal when I just joined the military was 20 years. I wanted to retire 20 years. And then when I got hurt, I'm like, shoot, if I make it to 10 years, I'll be good. And then I was thinking, okay, if I make it to 10 years, then guess what? I'm halfway there. So I can go another 10 years. But I don't know if I'm pushing my body too much, if I'm, you know, pushing this on the kids too much. It is what it is. It's just a really hard decision sometimes when you have to like sit and make grown-up decisions. That's not even funny. But yeah, it's just a tough decision that I have to make within the next few weeks. And then I still have to wait to see if I select my orders right now. If I make my selections, it's not like an automatic, yeah, that's where you're gonna get to go, or, you know, I have to wait for maybe a month, 2, whatever it is, and then they'll be like, hey, this is where you're going, and then my process starts there. The military packs you up, so that's not the issue. Like, me physically packing up my stuff is just, you know, having to leave. And the places that I've seen, it's nothing favorable for me, at least. Like, send me to Florida. Send me to South Florida. I'll take that. But this is what we signed up for. This is what I signed up for. But hey, thank you guys for watching. Please like, share. I'm not crying. My eye is just like a little bit itchy. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. All right. Bye, guys.